In 2005, Komatsu, a Japanese heavy machinery company, and Codelco, Chile's state-owned mining company, began piloting autonomous trucks in an active mine. These trucks were deployed in 2008 in Codelco's Gaby mine and in an Australian mine operated by Rio Tinto. Nowadays, autonomous hauling systems, or AHS as they're called in the mining industry, are an increasingly common sight in mines across the world. Self-driving cars or autonomous vehicles are one of the examples of automation that is on everyone's mind. Self-driving freight convoys have completed thousands of kilometers in Europe, and self-driving cars have completed millions of miles in the United States. Autonomous vehicles have also motivated a fertile stream of literature in AI ethics. This research shows that people would refrain from buying self-sacrificing cars, although they would like other people to do so. This research has also argued that some of the main roadblocks limiting the adoption of self-driving cars are psychological rather than computational. They include overreactions to autonomous vehicle accidents and the opacity of their decision-making process. In fact, a survey in the United States found that 3/4 of Americans are afraid of riding in a self-driving car. But since autonomous vehicles don't fully eliminate accidents, a question that remains is, how do we judge them when they're involved in the same accidents as humans? Here we explore scenarios involving accidents caused by external reasons. Consider the following two scenarios. On a sunny spring day, a driver or driverless car working for a supermarket chain accidentally runs over a pedestrian who runs in front of a vehicle. The pedestrian is hurt and is taken to the hospital. On a cold and windy day, a driver or driverless car working for a supermarket chain swerves to avoid a falling tree. By swerving, the driver or driverless car loses control of the vehicle, leading to an accident that seriously injures a pedestrian on the sidewalk. People's reactions to these scenarios reveal some interesting patterns. First, people rate accidents as slightly more harmful when they involve an autonomous vehicle. We also find that people are more likely to report that they would have done the same when the accident involves a human driver. People also evaluate human drivers more positively, reporting to like the driver more and seeing their actions as more morally correct. What is surprising is that we observe a slight tendency for people to judge the actions of autonomous vehicles as more intentional than that of the human. This tendency is not very strong, but it is interesting because it suggests that people may be willing to forgive another human in an accident more than they would be willing to forgive a machine. So far, we have looked at cases where humans are judged more positively than machines, but are there cases in which people judge humans more strongly? In the next section, we explore scenarios involving offenses to national symbols. Will machines finally get a break?